Today we've had a really busy day at Holy Family because we've had Sky Sports Living for Sport mentor Craig McCann, and he's been doing loads of things all day with different groups, and he's been putting together different workshops because he's a Paralympic wheelchair fencer, which is pretty awesome. So we hope you like the interview with Craig McCann, who is a Paralympic wheelchair fencer. Now it sounds really cool. So how does it work?
Okay, well, a little bit different to able-bodied fencing, where the athletes get to run up and down and run away from each other. We're fixed into wheelchairs at a fixed distance, so we're incredibly close to our opponents, and we can't do anything about it other than move forwards and backwards and use our blade to attack and defend. So it's a lot faster. It works by body movement, really fast movements, and just outwitting your opponent. It's one-on-one combat. Best one there is.
I've seen it on TV when you're battling with each other, that the wheelchair rocks on the floor. Isn't that the possibility that it'll fall over?
No, the wheelchairs are strapped and quite forcibly strapped into metal frames on the floor. And then myself, when I fenced, I was strapped into the wheelchair myself. So effectively, wherever I went, the wheelchair and the frame were going, and vice versa, wherever the chair went, I was going with it. There's obviously limits to how much the metal can move and bend around, but it does move around a lot, and you have to be prepared to sort of up and down and forwards and backwards and all over the place.
So it's quite safe then?
Yeah, it's safe as sport goes. Probably one of the safest sports there are. All the kit you wear is fully regulated, even though you're using a sword. The sword doesn't actually have a pointed tip, it's got a flat tip on where it's like a button. And all the equipment used in the wheelchair, the frames, everything's built to a high standard, so it's perfectly safe.
Isn't it quite scary though when you can't actually move? Obviously you have to just keep dodging.
You get used to it. It can be quite scary, I guess, the first time you do it, but at the end of the day, there's some guy coming at you with a sword, and that's scary. You got to do something about it.
Scary.
Yeah. How did you first get into wheelchair fencing then?
I was trying to get into the British rowing squad. I loved rowing when I was at uni, and all I wanted to do was get in that squad and wear a Great Britain jersey. But that didn't happen. But what did happen was talent day I was at. I tried a number of different sports, and the fencing coaches saw me and thought I had a little bit of potential, and I had what it takes to make a good fencer.
And now you're here.
Yeah, and now I'm here, so hopefully they were right.
So it's worked quite well for you.
Yeah, I didn't believe them at the time, but they gave me an opportunity to become great at something, and I'm never going to turn down that kind of opportunity.
How does it feel looking back at how you were and how you were going into rowing and thinking of how far you've come now?
It's a tough one. I try not to look back too much because I've got things I want to achieve in the future. But I've come heaps and bounds. I'm now doing a completely different sport that to me is an even bigger challenge. So gone from rowing to what I'm doing now, the world's changed so much, and I think I don't even think I'm the same person I was when I was rowing. I think I've learned so much and progressed so much as a person and an athlete with it.
Was it nice to go to the Olympics, being in the Olympic Village with all the other Paralympic athletes? And
yeah, there's two parts to it. Just getting to the Olympics within the sport is a huge task, and for me that answered the questions that I was good enough. All the work and the sacrifice that I made had paid off and was worth it. So there was that side of it, and there was also the fun side of it, and the experience that goes with it. Staying in a massive apartment block with pretty much most of my idols at the time was pretty incredible, and just going out there and meeting people and seeing faces that you're like, wow, that's so and so. I want your autograph.
Were you allowed to go up to them and go, can I have your autograph?
No, there wasn't anything stopping us, but we all knew that we were there for a very good reason. I myself was competing the day before the closing ceremony. Wow. So my games experience is all about curfews, eating the right things, training all day, staying focused. So I was sort of within my own little bubble at the time, and I knew they were in their bubble. Yeah. So we respected each other and sort of kept away until it had all finished, and then we all got together for a big Sunday.
Yeah. Well, thank you for staying through this interview with us. We hope that you do well with the Paralympic triathlon, and we hope it goes really well.
Thank you.
Thanks.